Dear Guru, I have to assume you have chosen to abandon me for a reason. In the past have just assumed your reasons for casting me aside where I was flawed, rebellious, unpredictable, no good, useless and without potential. You actually never took the time to get to know me. I really tried my best but have to admit even after all these years you have left me wondering if you were right about me. I have only just begun to believe that there might be a guru out there that would genuinely want to work with me. All these wasted years. But maybe you are right. Maybe I am so awful abandonment was your only option. I do question this. How can anyone be that bad? I want you to know that I gave my life to you and your dharma. I trusted you completely. You ordained me. You were my ordaining master. I thought you would fulfill your part of that deal and now I realize you barely knew who I was. You lied to me. I actually thought I was a real nun. I foolishly took the vows and believed that I was following in the footsteps of the beautiful nuns of the past. Of the yoginis. I was dedicated with all my soul to the amazing song of the Dharma. The promise of inner peace. That brought all people into safety and peace. People really suffer, Geshela. I knew that directly and it motivated me relentlessly. But how could any good come of my ordination when it is actually a deception based on your own disbelief in the potential of Westerners? I didn't stand a chance. You left me vulnerable and under the abusive care of a childish and cold teacher. I wrote to you constantly asking for guidance and help and I got only a few sentences off of you over the years. I had no teacher to turn to. I was completely alone. I want you to know I suffered so much in the hands of your organization and your teacher that I tried to die. Is that your plan for me? Get me so driven by the concept of bodhicitta that I put up with constant psychological and spiritual abuse. To the point I am so trapped between my wish to be ordained and live a pure life, and people stopping me from manifesting that in my daily life, that I offer my death to the Buddhas in the hope I am of use in my next life? The thing I am most hurt and disappointed by is that you, the man I have dedicated my whole being to, in this life and future lives, who I gave my childbearing years and youth to, you made decisions about me based on gossip. You made life-changing decisions about my spiritual practice and my life based on the gossip of your hand-picked assistants. Really, I find this careless and shocking. Because you didn't have time or motivation to get to know me personally, you ruined my spiritual path for 9 years and I am still frightened of the Buddhas and frightened to meditate. I never did anything wrong to you, Geshela. I was always respectful to you. Took your words to heart. Waited with all my being to see you in the festivals. Drank in the Dharma. I gave you all my money and all my possessions were offerings to you. And in the weeks you stayed at the main center I had nothing left in my room because I gave it all to you. I actually feel like you hate me. I would not treat my enemies like you have treated me. I was ordained and therefore you should have looked after me. I may have this wrong but you appear to make decisions about people based on gossip. You allow your ex-ordained to languish in poverty after they have been cast out of your centers. Often these people are so damaged by their experiences they can't work or even receive love. How do you sleep at night knowing you turn people who have tried to practice bodhicitta, however badly, into wrecks? Have people, often no money, no home, and no friends or family that can understand them. We dedicated our lives to you. Geshela, I have personally found you to be cold, uncaring, careless, unkind, shallow, lazy, and worst of all, I feel you have lied to me on many levels. I find you extremely deceptive and callous. I see you as a person so caught up in their mission that people have become objects to be used to further your cause. This is not the actance of a guru. It really isn't. I came to see you once and you told me, I am not your teacher. What was I supposed to do with that knowledge? I had been ordained by you. If you weren't my teacher, who was? But now I am grateful for this. You are not my teacher. And I am actually a fool for believing I was ordained. That you were an ordaining master. And that I could be a pure nun in the midst of the sham that was the actually just another man's mission. It is with great sorrow and grief with years of heartache and sadness that I feel I have to say to you. I do not like the way you have treated me and the way you continue to treat others. I do not see you as my guru. I hand back any commitments, vows and anything that connects me to you. I wish you well, but most of all I wish you will wake up before you die and start seeing the people in your care as living beings with feelings and rights. I doubt your guru would want you to remain in a mental space where you leave people without care or money. I loved you with all my heart and mind and used to pray I would meet you in all my future lives. I now pray to remove all causes of meeting you in future lives. I feel sorry for you, Geshela. I am sorry for you and I pity your future karma. I personally wish you no harm and hope you always have realizations in a peaceful way. Good luck, Geshela, and goodbye.